Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Murdoku, and today we're going to play a new Murdoku puzzle. It's called Main Street. I'm a little nervous because it's an expert level. It's a 12 by 12 grid, and we have 12 suspects. I'm not sure how long it will take me to solve this puzzle. It's new. Um, Okay, so I guess we can start. Andy, he was alone with Ilyana. He was north of her. Okay, we'll go back to Andy later. Briggs, he was sitting in a chair. Okay, so let's mark all the chairs. There's 5 locations. Carissa, exactly 3 columns west of her, someone was in a car. Okay, okay. We'll go back to that later. Donna, she was beside the border of an empty area. Okay, so there's one of these areas will be empty, and she was beside the border of that area. Okay, I'm getting nervous about these clues, but I'm sure we can solve this. Um, Ezra, she was in an elevator. There was a woman in the other elevator. Okay. So, um, we have 2 elevators. She was in an elevator. Okay, I'm going to mark elevator A and elevator B. Um, but she's only in one of these, and there's another woman. There's a woman in the other elevator. Okay. Felicia, she was in a car or in the bus. Okay, let's mark them. There you go. Okay. Okay. Greg, he was in the first or second column. Oh no. Um, okay. I am going to mark that. So Greg cannot be in the elevator because it would only be Ezra or another woman who can be in the elevator. So um cannot be on the cone. Okay. Hayes. He was beside a potted plant. He was with Briggs. Okay, so Briggs is on a chair. He was beside a potted plant. He was with Briggs. Okay. He could be here or here. If Briggs is in the park, he could be here or here or here. Where else? Okay, he could also be here. Okay, and he cannot be here because if Briggs is in either of these chairs, then this row will be taken. Okay. Okay. Ileana, she was on a sidewalk. She was east of Donna. Okay. So how many sidewalks do we have? So we have the south sidewalk, and then we have the north sidewalk. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go back to that later. And by the way, Andy is with her. He was in the north of Andy was in the north of Ileana. Okay, okay. Okay. And then we have Jimmy. He was alone on a sidewalk. Okay, so he can either be in the south sidewalk or the north sidewalk, and he's alone. Okay, so wherever Jimmy is, Ilyana and Andy are not there, right? Right. Okay. Kimberly, 2 rows north of her, someone was beside a statue. Okay, and we have two statues. Can you be in the fountain? Yeah, you can. Okay, 2 rows north of her, someone was beside a statue. Hmm. Okay. Virgil, the victim, he was alone with the murderer. Um. Okay. Okay. Now the thinking starts, and I apologize in advance if I might be quiet for a few seconds here while thinking. Okay, so let's try to um run some elimination options. Um okay. So Donna, she was beside the border of an empty area. Um so the elevator cannot be empty. The fountain, um possibly, possibly. Um the North Tower, I think someone could be here, right? Um, the north sidewalk and the south sidewalk, they won't be empty. One of them will have Jamie and the other one will have Ileana and Andy on them, right? Um, and the street, obviously Felicia will be on either the bus or the car, so this will not be empty as well. So the options we have for places that are possibly empty would be, well, if Briggs and Hayes are in this area, then then um this or this might be empty, right? Beside the border of an empty area. Felicia was in the car or the bus. I have a feeling that Felicia, it would be great if she's in the car. And then if we find out which car was it, then we can limit the options for Carissa. right? Okay, let's think about this sidewalk for a second. Um, Andy, he was alone with Ileana. He was north of her. And Ileana, she was on a sidewalk. She was east of Donna. And where is Donna? Donna of an empty area. I'm thinking that she was east of Donna, so she was on the right, and Donna was somewhere in the left side. Yeah, yeah. Um, two rows north of her, someone was beside a statue. Okay, let's try to use these symbols to mark that, right? So let's use the star. So if someone was here or here or here, right? Kimberly can be either here, right? Or here if the other person is here, right? Um, and she's if the other person in the statue is here or here, right? No, the other person cannot be in this area because Kimberly was two rows south of that person. Um, but the other person can be here, right? So here or here. Um, so Kimberly might be here or here, and the other person will actually take this. So if Kimberly is in either of these rows, the other person will, the other woman will take one of these or these, whichever. I think we need to identify who might be beside the statue, right? So because we don't know who that is yet. Um, it cannot be Andy. Um, it cannot be Briggs. Exactly three columns west of her, on the left of her. Two, three. Yeah, it doesn't say exactly how many rows apart, just the columns for Carissa. Exactly three columns west of her. Donna, she was beside the border of an empty area. If it's Donna, then Kimberly will be in this area, so it won't be empty. So she can't be here. But if she can't be here or here, um, but if it's Donna, it she can't be here also because someone will be in the sidewalk, and that's not gonna be empty, right? If I understand that correctly. Um, Ezra, she was in an elevator. Okay, cannot be. Felicia, she was cannot be. Greg cannot be. He was beside the potted plant. Hayes, he was with Briggs, cannot be. Ileana cannot be. Jimmy, he can't be as well because he's on the sidewalk. The statue is not on the sidewalk. Is it the victim? No, no. Is it the victim? The victim is the one that's beside the statue. If it's the victim, we cannot put him. Actually, yeah, we cannot put the victim here on the top because someone will occupy either of these two rows and one of them will be the victim. So the victim will be alone and Virgil is with the murderer. Is it possible that Kimberly is the murderer and they occupy the park? Um yeah, that Virgil could be the one beside the statue and Kimberly is like, okay, that's possible, but we don't have enough evidence to rule that out yet. Okay, okay. Um I still haven't placed anyone. It's been 17 minutes. Um okay, we need to identify. Okay, let's move on to another set of clues. So Ezra is an elevator and there is a woman in the other elevator. So let's try to figure out who that other woman is. Okay. Um Wait a minute. Kimberly can be in the elevator. Here in elevator B if the other person is here, right? Although my theory about Kimberly being the murderer and the victim being in the one beside the statue here in the park, that will be debunked if Kimberly is the other person here um in the elevator. Yeah, because Carissa exactly 3 columns west of her. Yeah, I feel like if Carissa can be in elevator B and then one, two, three, one, two, yeah, one, two, three. Right. Donna, she was beside the border of an empty area. Oh my gosh, it can also be. If this area is empty, then Donna can also be here in the elevator. Okay, okay. If Donna, okay, if Donna is here, okay, let's just mark that. Um, so if Donna is here in the elevator, this area will be empty, right? And Ileana, she was on a sidewalk. Oh, and she was east of Donna. So if Donna is here in either of these two um spots, right? Ileana will be east on the south sidewalk here, right? Let's try to mark that so that I can see. And then um what else? um yeah. And then um what was the clue that I was thinking of earlier? Yeah. Yeah, if is that it? I forgot what I was thinking earlier. Um Um, well, yeah, actually, never mind. Um, never mind. um, oh, by the way, Andy was alone with Ilyana and he was okay. Ilyana cannot be here, actually. My bad. Ilyana cannot be here because there's nothing north of the south sidewalk there. Um, okay. And I don't think Donna is here. Also. Because if that's the case, right? Um, so Donna's not there. Okay. Okay. Donna's not here. Donna's not here. Yeah. Okay. Now, if Carissa, exactly 3 columns west of her, someone was in a car. If Carissa is in the elevator B, um, Felicia will be here on this spot in the car. Um, and then Carissa will be in either one of these. And then someone will have to occupy the last column here. Oh my gosh. um, yeah, so Donna cannot be in the elevator B. Carissa could be. Felicia cannot be. Ezra is on the other elevator. Ileana is on the sidewalk. And Kimberly is 2 rows north of her. Someone was beside the statue. Um, we still cannot rule out Kimberly being the one in the other elevator here. Oh my gosh. But um, I think Ezra is right on the spot here on the top, on the elevator A, I think. Um, yeah. Um, okay, actually, yeah, let's remove that. And then let's leave the 2 possible females here in elevator B, which is Kimberly and Carissa. Oh my gosh, it's 23 minutes already. I haven't placed anyone. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Greg was in the first or second column. Yeah, we don't have enough evidence to know which one exactly yet. Briggs, he was sitting in a chair. Okay, if Briggs is here, okay, actually, Briggs cannot be here because if he's in either one of these chairs, then Hayes will be here, and that will block out the elevator A, right? So actually, yeah, I don't think Briggs is here. Okay. Okay, that's something. Okay, let's remove them from there. Um, okay, so now the question is, okay, actually, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Um, if Briggs is here, if Briggs is here, Hayes cannot be here because it's gonna remove the 2 spots for the elevator. But if Briggs is here, Hayes can also be either here or here, which I think. So that means Briggs and Hayes cannot be in the park because it will eliminate the spots for the elevator B. Okay, let's remove that. Okay, finally we're going somewhere, I think. I hope. Um, okay, yeah, I think Briggs is here. I think we can safely place him here, right? Okay, and that X'd out the okay. Also, what I was thinking earlier is that if Carissa is the person in the elevator, then she can only be here in this spot because three columns west of her, someone was in the car, and that's like one, two, three here, and that spot was eliminated. She cannot be in this spot because there's no car in this area, right? Okay, if that is, I think Kimberly is the one um in this area then, right? Um I think so. Well, that would mean that the person beside the statue is here in this spot because that's two rows north of her. Okay, I'm gonna remove Carissa from here. I don't think she's the one there. I think Kimberly is here. Yeah, yeah, that's what I think. Um, and the haze will either be in this spot or this spot, depending where Kim will be, right? Right. So that means these two columns are taken. I think we can exit out. I hope I'm correct in all of these deductions that I'm making. Um, so I think that's I hope I'm right. Um, well, that also means that this spot is eliminated, correct? And we can remove the star marking here because I think Kimberly is here. I'm quite sure. Um, as of now, I cannot think of any reason why she can't be here. Um, okay, so also let's remove Kimberly from here. Um, okay. Okay then. So, okay, what if Carissa is the person here beside the statue? And then three columns west of her, one, two, three. Here, Felicia is here, right? Because if if my first theory where the victim is the person here beside the statue, that means someone would be here. And right now I cannot think of anyone yet. Um and I don't normally include the victim in my deductions when playing this game. Um, yeah, so I think, yeah, if Carissa is here, Felicia is here, and then Greg will be on the second column. Um, and then Ezra will be on the third column. That checks out a lot. Um, right? And if I put Carissa here, Hayes will be forced here, and then Kay will be here. Okay, how will that affect the other um groups? Um, well, I think that checks out. Should we try? Should we try it? We're at 29 minutes, almost 30 minutes. Um, three columns west of her, someone was in the car. Yes, I think Carissa is here. And then Felicia, one, two, three, is in the car right here. And Greg will occupy the space. Can't be there. Um, Hayes will be here. And then Kimberly is here. Now what? Okay. That means Jimmy is in the south sidewalk alone in this row. Okay, let's remove Greg from here. Okay, so he can be in either one of these cells. Um, right. Um, and so Andy and Ileana will be on the north sidewalk. So Andy, he was alone with Ileana. He was north of her. Okay, and there's only one place north in the south, in the north sidewalk, and that's this one. Okay, I think we're getting it. I hope we're correct. Um, okay, so Andy is here. Well, that leaves this place for Ezra, correct? Um, and then Ileana, she was on a sidewalk and she was east of Donna. So she can be here. She can only be here because this place, actually, let's remove Jamie from here. Let's X this out because this row will be for Greg. Um, this is the only spot left for Ileana. So Donna must be here because the fountain is empty and she was beside the border of an empty area. Yeah, I think so. And Ileana was east of Donna. So she's in the sidewalk. Let's put her there. Donna is here. And Greg is here. Okay, this is so much fun if we're correct. Lastly, Jimmy is here alone in the sidewalk. And our victim is here with Felicia. She was our murderer. Okay, I hope we're correct. We're in the 32-minute mark. Let's submit that. I'm praying. Okay, we got it. We got it. In 32 minutes. Man, that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, I'd love to know how you solved this puzzle. How long it took you to solve this puzzle. um, and yeah, please subscribe if you like this video so that and click the notification bell so that you will be notified when I post another Murdoku video and like the video if you liked it. Yeah, I'm just so excited. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Bye.